Yo, besides some of the girls and maybe Drew Barrymore, the three favorite child stars that I say of all time, and I gotta have to use males because I'm a male. No, not because of that. I talk about females all the time. I'm just joking, but um, I would have to say the top three child stars of all time. Number one, Gary Coleman. Probably number two would be Macaulay Culkin. And number three would be Jaleel White Urkel. Talk about Gary Coleman. Yeah, it's a tragedy, but I give Gary Coleman credit. He always was a hard worker, hard-working man, a hard-working kid, and he even said it on one of the talk shows. He doesn't care what kind of job he get. It's money on the table and food on his belly. But you know what? It's not like he wouldn't stop working. He has spots in Married with Children after different strokes. Um he has spots in let me see what else. He has spots on the Jamie Foxx show, the Martin show, the Wayne's brothers, you know, um so yeah. Um I give so much credit to Gary Coleman. I just wish things would have happened better for him in life, you know. But his legacy and his life will speak for itself. Now, as far as Macaulay Culkin, coming from a poor family and being and just messing with a kid with a penny jar and being from New York and having trouble with family and trying to make ends meet is rough. And then going from that and being Mr. Box Office and hanging out with Michael Jackson is pretty cool. But the fact that he's managed to stay level-headed and try to keep off the public eye and trying to keep a low key, but at the same time picking projects and keeping his money. That's the most part. And staying financially secure. That's the greatest. And, you know, you can see he's just a big kid because he does stuff online. He does Comic Cons. He watches. He literally said, "I can afford to watch cartoons and play video games all day. It doesn't matter. I could be in my pajamas like you, Hefner, and it's great." And plus, he had Mila Kunis as a girlfriend for 8 years. One of my favorites, Mila Kunis. Um, I give so much props to Macaulay Culkin, so much because me and him are about the same age, and yeah, man, I kind of think I'm living the same life. Not that I'm rich, but I'm living the same life where I'm in my late 30s and I could and I have money in my pocket and I can afford to play video games all day if I want. But I'm still a hard worker. So that's the way it goes. But the third one would be Jaleel White, where 20 something years, 30 something years, He has not slowed down. He had picked projects, and he's just a good kid, and he's so bright because all that stuff with the Urkel character came from him. His glasses that he used was his dad's glasses. So that was great, and he's the one that came up with the walk, with the way to talk. Hey, did I do that? Hey, all that stuff. That was him. And then now he's in the Big Show. He's playing an entrepreneur at a juicer store, a country bumpkin. That all came from him. And then with the Transformation Chamber, where he came up with Stefan Urkel, Bruce Lee, and all of that, that's all him. G-Dog and all that stuff. His mom came up with that idea because she was scared that he would just be henpecked and picked, stereotyped as just Urkel. And so that's how they came up with all the transformations and the elixirs and stuff like that. So that's it. There you have it. The 3 greatest child stars. And I'm a big child too. That's why I'm doing these videos. 2 fingers like a player. Peace.